Donna Lowen, the principal of Lincoln Elementary School, had contacted Resources Unite last Thursday and was sharing that she has at least 25 kids at her school that don't have beds, that literally sleep on the floor. And she was sharing how her teachers had to accommodate their schedules and, for example, doing things like allowing kids to take naps or just allowing the kids to get rest because they couldn't keep their eyes open during the day. And she was at a bit of a loss. And so she asked us, what could the community or what could Resources Unite do to potentially help with that major need in our community? And so I got off the phone with her and I contacted Rod over at Verlo and said, what could we do if we were to get 25 beds for kids in need? And immediately Rod said, the cost for something like that would be $6,000, and I'll initially kick in the first $3,000 if we can generate the other half from our community. And so we got that information from Rod. We pushed it out into the community this past Friday morning, and within about 3 to 3.5 hours, we had generated upwards to about $3,500 for beds for kids. We continue to raise money for it. We're going to continue to raise money through this Friday, and we're just shy of $5,000 raised. What this is reinforcing is, of course, our philosophy at Resources Unite is that we know that people want to get involved and help other people. It's just sometimes they don't know who needs the help. And so the second piece, though, what's happened at the same time is more families are reaching out to Donna, and other schools are sharing that, we've got other kids too. There's now this 25 number has turned into 30 and 35. And so our thought process in partnership with Rod at Verlo has been, let's generate as much money as we can until Friday and buy as many beds for kids in need.
If someone's sleeping on the floor and needs a bed, who else better to help them than someone that makes beds, right?
Sure.
And we've been practicing it for a while. If you can, usually when you give, it usually comes back too, and we like to promote helping, and not saying that's a selfish reason at all, but it does seem like whenever we do help, somehow in some way it does come back to us, and we like to promote and tell people to help too in their own way. So